Welcome to Fun Friday. I'm Luke Brown, and the horse that I'm riding right now is Cash. He's a 14-year-old quarter horse that came to me for some training, and he's really has a lot of buttons to him, and I can tell that in the past he's had some advanced training, and he's just not tuned up and ready for his owner. And I might do some lessons with his owner as well, but he's doing really well, and I'm excited for him and his owner. They're going to have a great relationship. He's a great horse. And today for Fun Friday, I want to tell you a quick joke. So there were three young ladies. They were in this horrible car accident, and they all passed away, and they all went to heaven. And they walked up to the gates of heaven, and St. Peter was there. And St. Peter said, "Welcome to heaven. You've all made it to heaven. But I want to tell you, we just have one rule, and we're very strict about it in heaven. And that is you can't step on any ducks that are in heaven." And the young women looked at each other, and they thought, that's a little bit odd, but okay. And they walked in. Well, one of the young ladies wasn't paying attention the next day, and there were ducks everywhere, ducks walking all over. They were just everywhere, in the ponds, in the lakes. And she was walking along and accidentally stepped on a duck. Well, almost immediately after she stepped on this duck, St. Peter appeared, and he had alongside of him the ugliest young man you've ever seen. He was just horrifically ugly. And St. Peter chained this young man to this young woman. And he said, as a consequence for stepping on this duck, you have to be chained to this ugly young man for the rest of eternity. And a few days go by, and the second young lady, she accidentally steps on a duck as well. St. Peter almost immediately shows up, and he has alongside of him one of the ugliest young men you've ever seen in your life. And he had chains on. And St. Peter took the chains and chained the young man to the young woman. And he said, as a consequence for stepping on this duck, you have to spend eternity chained to this ugly young man. Well, the third young lady, she was very paranoid about stepping on a duck, so she was super careful. She walked around very cautiously, always paying attention to where the ducks were. And months went by, and she never stepped on a duck. Well, one day out of the blue, St. Peter showed up, and he had this young man that was beautiful. He was athletic and muscular and very handsome, and he had chains on his wrists, and he chained that young man, that gorgeous young man, to this young woman. And the young woman, Peter left, and then the young woman started talking to the young man, and she said, "I don't understand why I'm chained to you. I don't know what I did to deserve such a gorgeous young man, but I'm glad I get to be with you for eternity." And the young man looked at her, and he said, "I don't know what you did, but I stepped on a duck." I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. I'll see you next week.